Howdy folks, it's Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician here. Don't mind the mess. I've been doing a lot of work lately. And hey, that's a water-cooled BMW alternator I'm rebuilding. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty messy in here. Don't mind the mess. I'm actually in the middle of getting this place cleaned up, regrouping, so I can get some more work done and stuff. But while I'm at it, that Buick that I'm working on, I've got the fuel rail and the fuel injectors here, and I just kind of wanted to give you a little PSA, public service announcement. Is that correct? Just some information. So when it comes to fuel rails and fuel injectors, one of the things you absolutely always want to do is you always want to replace the O-rings, regardless of whether or not they're brand new and you just replaced them 2 weeks ago and for some reason you have to pull the fuel rail. Every time you pull your fuel rail, replace the upper and lower O-rings, okay? And this was taught to me by one of my mentors who, during the time that he owned his shop, when things would go slow, he would do fire investigations on vehicles. And he explained to me that probably 8 times out of 10, when they had a situation where the top half of an engine in a vehicle caught fire, he said as they would investigate it, they would find out that within 6 to 12 months of the top half of that engine in whatever vehicle caught fire catching fire, within 6 to 12 months of that fire, somebody had executed a job that had required the fuel rail to be pulled and didn't change out the O-rings. What can happen upon reinstalling a fuel injector, as you can kind of see here, is O-rings, especially if they're old, O-rings can get a hairline crack. And even with new ones, sometimes when you're installing your fuel injector, they can roll over. The O-ring will roll over a little bit because it's an extremely tight fit in there with that O-ring. So the O-ring will roll over, or the O-ring will get a hairline tear in it. And sometimes it might not even leak until a few months later. So to greatly reduce any risk that you have of a fire starting after working on a fuel rail or fuel injection system, no matter what, just go down and pick yourself up some new O-rings and replace those O-rings. The other thing that you want to do is get some Vaseline or some petroleum jelly and go ahead and grease those O-rings up real well. Again, that will help you prevent having to worry about the O-ring rolling over or getting a little hairline tear in it, and that greatly reduces the risk of fire later on down the road. So yeah, that's just, one of them things I was taught that I always implement no matter what. When you pull your fuel injectors, make sure you have a new set of O-rings ready to go. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get forward with cleaning all this mess up so I can know what the heck it is that I'm doing in here. It looks like a mad scientist laboratory in here. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and watching my videos. Thanks for supporting me and the family. If you have any questions or comments, shoot them to me. We can trade emails and phone numbers too. I really do enjoy helping y'all out with any questions you have. I also enjoy hearing your perspectives and thoughts on things and learning from y'all as well. So, all right, guys, take it easy. I'm signing off.